Hey everybody, welcome back to First Tries Cooking. We got an interesting one for you today, and this is very much a first try for me. Today we're going to try to smoke some ribs, then cook them sous vide, and then finish them on the grill to sear them. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but let's give it a try. So one important thing I forgot to mention is this ribs dinner that we're going to have tonight. For this guy's 11th birthday. So he turned 11 2 days ago. So it's a happy birthday to him. Hopefully this will be awesome. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make a smoker out of, it's gonna be a cheapo smoker. Hopefully it works. I've never done this, but I've seen, kind of instructions on how to do this. So, I washed these pans. They're just regular old baking pans. This is, I don't know what size. Just get whatever size you need, but for whatever meat you're cooking. And since we're doing a rack of ribs, I figured the bigger the better. And you need roughly a 2-inch opening for the smoke to come out. And then I'm going to use just a regular old knife, hopefully. See if this works. Yay! And I'm going to cut an X here. Probably easier way to do this, but this is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to fold these up. So we're making a little chimney here. So we're going to make kind of a clamshell using 2 of these. Really, would you be so kind? Don't cut yourself. And on this one, we're going to do something similar, but we're going to cut a hole on the side for air to come in. We're going to make we're going to be using wood pellets. So basically I've got several handfuls of some wood pellets here on a sheet of aluminum foil. I'm going to try and make a burrito out of this. So you want to roll it up pretty tight. Not sure the best way to do this. I'm going to use a skewer, I'm using a bamboo skewer. And we want to poke holes in here, but we don't want a ton of holes because it's going to get real fragile if you do. We'll poke the rest of the holes once we put it in the smoker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the ends, hopefully, a little bit, so that way you can get some airflow and to actually light it. Let's see how well this works without dumping pellets all over the place. So what this is hopefully going to do is I'm going to light it on one end, and hopefully it's just going to work its way down and to the other end. I'm going to set it here. See where the opening is there. I'm going to set it about right there. And oh, thank you, sir. All right, let's set it on fire. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like I said, we're going to poke a lot more holes in here. So we want some pretty good airflow. And now that it's kind of in place, we don't have to worry too much about moving it around. Basically, I'm trying to get the ribs ready before I even light the smoker. So I'm trying to get the silver skin off. This is not the easiest thing I've ever done. I'm trying to use a paper towel to grab it. Yeah, this is awesome. But I'm just going to remove all that silver skin from here, maybe trim up some of the fat. Just not a whole lot on this side. I'll maybe trim it up a little bit. All right, so my son figured out that this grate actually extends on the sides, so we didn't have to use a brick and a 2x4, so that's awesome. So we're going to put this on here. I hope it fits. I might have to cut it in half. Nope, I think... Wow.
Oh, man,
let me see.
That actually may be perfect.
I think you may be right. The smoke smells pretty good already. All right.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, put it on.
Yep, let's do it. And then let me, if I can have a clip, thank you.
Okay, got it.
All right, we're going to let this thing go for a few hours and come back, see how it's going. So we had a little issue where the wood pellets went out. So I decided to try using the fan, and seems to be working okay. So several years ago, somebody gave me this book, the Barbecue Bible. And the only other time I made ribs, I used the rub that's in here. But this book was released in '98, so it's a few years old. If it's still available, I'll put a link to it in the description. But the only thing that we don't have that's in the recipe is the celery salt. So we won't be putting that in, but I'm sure it'll be good anyway. So let's get to it. So for this recipe, we are making this rub, and the first thing we're going to put in is a 1/4 cup of paprika, 1½ tablespoons of black pepper, 1½ tablespoons of firmly packed dark brown sugar, but all we have is light brown, 1 tablespoon of salt. We're using kosher salt. 1½ teaspoons of cayenne pepper. We're using ½ teaspoons because the other one's getting washed, so we're going to do 3 of these. One and a half teaspoons of garlic powder, and again we're using 3 ½ teaspoons. 1½ teaspoons of dry mustard. This is ground mustard. Again, we're using 3 ½ teaspoons. And last is 1½ teaspoons of ground cumin, and we're once again using 3 ½ teaspoons. And then we mix it until it's well combined. All right, so we just pulled this out of the makeshift smoker, and I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. And it looks like down here, where it was over the wood pellet burrito, looks like it got cooked some, which I guess makes sense. But take a look. It looks so good already, even though it's not cooked. So what we're going to do now, we made up that rub. We're going to coat it with that. I'm actually going to cut it into 2 pieces because this is probably, this rack is probably about 2 feet long, and I'm not going to be able to fit it into a bag, much less into my sous vide pot. But we're going to get it seasoned up and ready to go, and then we're going to get it in the cooker. All right, guys, so I made a little bit of a mistake with when we were going to be eating these. I said we were going to be eating them tonight, but then I looked at how long they need to cook in sous vide, and that's going to be about 24 hours. So we're going to be eating these tomorrow night. But the exciting part is we're going to try another First Tries Cooking, and I will put a link at the end of this video to that one. So, all right, I'm going to get these in the water bath. It's at 155 Fahrenheit. And just clipping these on so they don't fall down in there because it's pretty hot. I cut them in half, obviously. So I've got them in each one in a Ziploc bag. I used the water displacement method to get the air out. And I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil to help minimize the water loss. And we'll come back tomorrow and see how these things taste. Mercy sakes, look at that. Smells pretty good too. Next step is going to be to put a nice sear on the outside of these, just get a little bit of a char. This one got a little bit charred in the smoking process, but that's okay. I think on this one I'm also going to brush on some barbecue sauce that I mixed up. It was basically some store-bought barbecue sauce plus some apple cider vinegar type mixture that I made up. It was actually in the pulled pork video, so if you haven't seen that, go look up. And then I put some honey in it. I'll brush that on once it gets on the grill, and we'll see you out there. right, it's now time for the taste test. Lily can't wait, so here we go.
Go.
Go for it. This is one with the sauce?
Without. Wait.
Okay, we're doing with the sauce first. Lily doesn't like barbecue sauce, so I think she's giving it the approval this time. So it must be pretty good.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah? What does it taste like? Can you taste the smoke? From the smoker?
I can definitely taste the smokiness in it.
Good.
This is
All right.
really good.
You want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Is this the saucy one?
This is the saucy.
You're being saucy?
Being saucy.
All right.
Now I'm just getting the crisp.
What?
Now I'm getting the crisp.
It
You're getting
falls
crisp?
off the bone.
All right, now it's my turn.
And
Look,
we
it
also-
literally fell off the bone. Everything just fell off the bone. One more ball.
It's amazing. And we're also having
It's so
toast
good.
baked potatoes.
I don't want that to ever end.
It's also, and we're also having toast baked potatoes.
Yes, we are.
And some, yeah.
I'm serious. I don't think I've ever had ribs this good, even in a restaurant. Like, I had some really good ones in Memphis. I mean, I've had good ribs all over, but oh my gosh, this is incredible. Okay, now here's the taste test for the non-sauced one. This is just the seasoned one. Seasoned and smoked. Go for it.
What's the reaction?
Is it good?
That's good.
Is it as good as one with the sauce? You like it better with the sauce? Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably going to be my choice too, even though I'm usually a dry
This
rub
one's
guy.
Like crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
What does Aaron think?
See what I think it is. Still good. I think I'm going with the barbecue sauce one too. But these are still delicious.
Okay, my turn. This is the just seasoned one. Got a nice char on it, but. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't have as much flavor as the one with the sauce, I think. We've got a whole roll of paper towels sitting over here. We knew it was going to be messy.
Ribs are always messy.
Well, ribs are always messy. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, okay, I thought you said kids are always messy, which I would also agree with. It's all over your face.
That's me. Well, it's ribs. You can't blame me.
No, I mean, that means you're enjoying it, right? You're enjoying it.
It's finger looking good too.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. What do we need to do if you liked it?
Smash the like button, smack the subscribe button, and click the notification bell.
Woo! All right. Go cook some ribs, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
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 Laters.